like the sun. We will rise at dawn and never stop until we've won. The time has come. We will rise like the sun. I will never run. We will fight. Fight till we won. We will bite. We will smite all through the night. We never sleep. Never rest. Put the faith to the test. The self-obsessed, self-confessed, self-professed divinity, nobility. Your God is a fraud, so stop. We're done with the violence and the fury and the cruelty. I said we're done. We will win the war, we'll win the fight, the end's inside. All you see in us is barbarian. All we want is to be equalitarian. We will rock, we will never stop. Standing at the top of the hilltop, we will mock. Viciously, capriciously, we're tired of assault and the bigotry. You seem so full of wit and chivalry, but we will not beat your door, you'll break. I said we're done. We have fire in our veins and we will break these chains. I said we're done. We won't be ripped apart. You will be burned and battle scarred. We're tired of assault and bigotry. We'll stand and mock you viciously. Through music we captivate. Through songs and words we propagate. We'll mock and smear and slander. Infiltration, propaganda. After years there's finally resolution. It's time to start the revolution. I said we're done.
Everyone, welcome back to the Rapid Riders, us here at the Fumblefolk streaming for a while now, and we are on episode 27 of the Rapid Riders, our long-form campaign, with our rebellious group of Imperial fighters, or Imperial...
Singers.
Rebels. Rebels is the word, and I keep coming back to it. Imperial performance, anti-Imperial performance, anti-establishment. It's well rehearsed, well practiced, well-oiled machine.
Establishmentarianism.
Exactly.
That one.
And let them introduce themselves. As always, we're going to start with Bree.
Hello. Yes, I'm Bree, and I'm playing Diana, the Bard of Eloquence, and Blade Singer Wizard. This is custom art, by the way. We will post a link in a bit. But yes, that's me. Breaking hearts, apparently. Left, right, and centre.
That's taking names.
I was going to say breaking noses, but I don't think I've done that.
Breaking hearts and chewing bubblegum, and you're all out of bubblegum.
Is bubblegum invented yet?
Yes.
It is now.
Well, Ben, why don't you introduce us to see?
Hi there. I'm doing the same thing that I've been doing for the last couple of months. I am Ben. I'm playing Zeke Boomdiggles, the half gnome, half dwarf, half monk, half warlock. All angry, all short. Currently looking like a thumb who is currently cuddling a ghost child.
Standard Wednesday.
Or the true calling of why you stay around from the afterlife. Missing chocolate.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Truest calling.
The truest calling.
Cool. Doran.
Sorry. I have a cat. Okay.
It's only character introduction you need.
I have a cat.
I'm Doran.
I am Doran. I am playing Halite, our 8-foot-tall half-giant. He is an idiot. He is a fighter. He's a barbarian. He is a rogue. He's Diana's ex. And he's very sad. And dumb. That's it.
Okay. Cool.
Sure.
Sad boy.
Sad boy.
Big, strong, sad boy.
Sad
Big,
boys.
strong, sad boy. Keeping with tradition this time, Sarah.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm playing Taxes, the human of the group. Was once many the rogues of the group. And now is the way of the scribe homebrew monk of the group. Yeah, we'll see if she's sad or not.
I don't know.
Aw.
And last but not least, Phil.
Hi, I'm a Phil. I'm playing Dewey, who is not sad. He's all happy because he got to meet a person he cares about, and it was happy. Dewey is a wholesome, part elf, part halfling ranger. He is a swarm keeper. And rather than go the usual route of having creepy crawly bugs, etc., it is helpful birds. So he is like Mary Poppins, only if Mary Poppins trained her birds to kill.
Mary Poppins with a kill count.
Yes. Oh, she's
God,
got one. It
okay,
just wasn't in the films.
What's in that bag? What's in that bag? Just pull that severed head.
First visual representation of a bag of holding, if you ask me.
Yes.
Definitely.
Wow.
Good.
The party had an interesting last few sessions because they attended a masquerade ball held to celebrate the Captain Nallis feast, when the highest ranking members of the military are celebrated for their wisdom and asked after for tips on how to live your life the best way in order to serve the Empire. However, you were not there to celebrate Captain Nallis. You were there because you knew, thanks to a turncoat conscript, that the Hierophant Imperium, the leader of Osmond's church, would be there and be carrying some important documents on their, not on their person, but in their possessions in the house where they were staying. You successfully infiltrated, disguised as other members of the non-human races, or as yourself, in relatively good disguise and masks enough you would be immediately recognized. And you managed to successfully acquire a lot of information, keeping the Hierophant at bay from your tentative ally, Lullick Rents. As soon as that time had passed and there was not much time left to do much else, you escaped your party. Not in a rush, we have to get out of here sort of way, but in a, we are politely exiting. This evening has been enough celebration for now, enough excitement. So you are not noticed as you are all leaving. On the carriage ride back, much was discussed of what had been learned, including the fact that in some capacity, Lelick's curse is tied to Diana's mother. And you, after a breakneck carriage ride away from the place, returned to the tavern where you have been staying. I believe it's called the Crown, representing a picture of the shattered crown of Halcyon. In this place, you began to discuss what you didn't really begin to discuss what your next step might be. You just sort of took stock, I think, of where you were, took a break. Garrick asked Diana to some privacy and for the kiss, which Taxes and Halite both managed to follow and be outside the door for such proffering.
Halite wasn't, was he?
Was he? I thought
No,
you said you were
just
outside.
Taxes.
He was
Okay.
oblivious.
You said you were
Taxes-
outside, which is why I was
fully aware.
confused.
Taxes
Cool.
stormed upstairs. Halite was chatting with the barkeeps, and they were quite vehemently begging that they wish they could go back to their old life. The dumb bird boy was acting like a dumb bird boy and just spinning in his chair while being heavily
Aw.
enamored in love, and the little thumb kid is now just the other sad boy in the room.
I do apologize.
Yes.
Everybody's sad.
Again, we discussed this, Diana. So do we want to do that in character?
Yeah.
If up to you. I will very happily say what happens if you prefer not.
Yeah, it's fine.
Cool. So Garrick asks for a kiss and begins to lean in.
I feel that that they would kiss for a bit, and then I'll stop it and be like, Highlight is just there. And as much as I want this, I'm still very confused. If that's
No, that's fair.
makes sense.
Yeah. I couldn't let something happen to me or to you and not have done that. So
I know. I understand. I go through it every time.
okay.
Yeah.
It's just been nervous giggling of two people who just,
Yeah.
just kissed.
I just so fucking 200 years old.
And yet, in this moment,
it still doesn't get any
And
easier.
it still happens, yeah.
Okay. What did you learn? That probably should have been my first question. Did you learn anything? We gotta leave now. That probably should have been my first question.
yeah, we're like hella wanted right now. We should probably have left. No, everything is fine. I think. I'm not sure. I think Tax has found out some stuff. I can't remember what Diana knows. Just that I think my mom's involved, which is surprising.
To no one.
Huh? To no one. And I don't think I know anything else, so that's it. I'm not sure what it is,
Okay.
but
Let's go talk to Taxes then.
yeah.
No?
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Yeah. They go for the door. Taxes, are you still outside?
I know I've probably stormed off to my room.
Okay. At that point then, Diana and Garrick rejoin the bar and see if Taxes is not there. What are you doing in your room, Taxes? If you wish to play up, just
Being
Just having
grumpy.
a picture of Garrick and Diana.
No, I'm just writing in my book. Archie said, "I'll send you a message for what I'm writing."
Okay.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh no. What's the vibe in the tavern? Because I could go and
Sad, I believe.
sad. I could.
Sad and frustrated from Howlight.
No, okay. I thought Highlight was generally quite happy.
He is. Just a bit annoyed.
Dewey's
Bust
buzzing.
any heads. Yeah, Dewey's
Dewey is just ray of sunshine.
Yeah, we went undercover with loads of dangerous people around
Sure
us.
we did.
And we survived. And
Sure we did.
Declared your love.
You know, and yeah, and then someone I like was there and was
I like.
It's not what
Like
you
he
said
says.
last week.
was even more awesome than they were the last time I saw them. Before I disappeared and they thought I died. But let's just like nothing about that bit.
Sick. Blech.
Yeah, but yeah, fucking. I got to dance, which Dewey had been taught how to do, but had literally never been able to do it properly because he's an indent, so they don't do court dances, and yet held his own
Did.
in dance combat.
With the house
Um,
down.
Do you guys know where Texas is?
Oh, I thought she went off with you.
No.
She went off when we left.
No. I'll just try and get Diana's attention alone and just raise my eyebrows at you and just.
You don't have
And then
any.
No, I do still have eyebrows. I didn't shave those bit off.
Okay.
It's true,
The
you
only bit I didn't shave
specifically
off.
said you did not just shave those off.
You said that you were gonna think about it. Okay,
Yeah.
you still have eyebrows. Cool.
Yeah.
The
so,
only hair on his body.
That's fair. Oh no. Okay,
Yeah,
he's back.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna lift my eyebrows at you, and just give you a look, and then just point quite casually up the stairs.
I totally didn't understand that look, and then I'll go. I was thinking,
Texas
can I do
reads
it-
people. Diana doesn't.
I was like, can I do an inside check? But I have no dice, so that makes sense. So.
They're trying to communicate something non-verbally. They don't know thieves.
Oh, she's upstairs.
It wouldn't benefit anyway because everyone else in the room knows thieves can't.
That's true.
Carrick is going to see if he can intonate what you're talking about.
Yeah, you should do that. You should do that. I really do need some dice. Can I get these ones? I do have dice.
Carrick looks at you and just, I think he's
No.
saying you should probably talk to her. Alone.
Well,
And I'm just gonna look at Garrick and then just look at him and then just go.
And I should talk to him.
should you talk to what?
Go talk to your friend. I'm gonna go talk to Phil.
Okay.
Little fun man. I'm gonna go talk to him.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go and find taxes. Knock, knock.
Yes.
Hello. Can I come in?
Okay.
Thanks.
I'll say no to you because you won't fucking take no for an answer. Everyone else would.
Correct. I won't. You alright?
Yeah. Okay. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Insight check.
What was your insight?
My,
Not better than yours, I'll tell you that much.
I had a 9. I can't lie.
Oh,
Oh, I had a 13. I
Wow.
beat you. The one dice. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm just processing the information. I read earlier. Hmm.
Sure. It's kind of written all over your face that it's something else. Okay, I was told to come and see you. I don't know.
Why who?
No one.
Insight check.
Do you even need to?
I was told to come and see you. That's why I'm here. Oh no.
Yeah, okay. That.
Yeah, that's smooth as sin, Bree. You know, you didn't come out of your own volition. Someone else told you should.
Oh no.
You know, I rolled
22.
to deceive.
She's not lying.
I rolled to deceive, and I got a natural 1. So.
There we go. There it is.
Wait, no, that's not what I meant. I meant that I was directed. Wait, that's another word for.
He's digging the hole a little bit here.
I'm sorry.
Do you want me to give you a
I'm gonna mute
shovel?
myself. So I can't say-
It's
Do
going
you have a
perfectly.
shovel large enough? Anyway, I
Bard of
no.
eloquence.
No.
Bard of eloquence.
Oh,
Sam is
Bard of
so
Eloquence.
uncomfortable. He's left.
I told you, like, you have to take what Bree says and then translate it into something that Diana would
Diana.
actually say.
So uncomfortable, and Discord just goes, no. Bail.
No, thank you. What I meant to say was that I was made aware that you may need someone to talk to. I didn't see you go away. And now I'm here.
Yeah, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
Thank you. Thanks.
Someone
I
has to.
appreciate it. Thanks. Someone has to. As in, I didn't see you come up, so I I
Promise
can't.
you I'm okay.
Uh-huh.
I am processing information I read earlier.
What did you read?
Okay. I am trying to word this in a way that makes it easier for you.
Right, I'm sure.
And it's,
I'm
it's
sure
the-
you can do better than the
Uh,
Bard of Eloquence. You know what? Just rip it off. You know,
Rip it off.
just rip
Okay.
it off.
I've forgotten the name of the NPC we shared a character. Lilac.
Lilac. Amazing. Lilac. Lilac.
Lilac.
Lilac. Yes.
Zombie guy at this rate. Yeah, your mother is involved. She's not dead according to the records they have, or to their knowledge.
Huh.
Well, I feel like I did my job good.
Everything is fine. Huh.
Are you okay? I'm assuming you're not processing this very well, or you are.
I feel like I need a little bit more information. But generally, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll sleep on that one, I feel.
Okay. So from what I know, reading, she's classed as missing.
Yeah.
She. Let me read off my notes.
You are aware that she was on a list of names of the mages of importance that were supposedly at the Tower of the Winding Paths, and it's almost like a record of what happened to them after the attack. A long list of ones that are dead, list of a few who have been put in this archivicula, and then of a few that are listed as missing, she is amongst them.
So, yeah, she, along with others, were at the Tower of the Winding Path when it collapsed.
Yeah.
And the Empire don't know where she is.
And they all just presumed dead.
What's the thing? I feel like if you were a mage that powerful, the Empire wouldn't give up. And they would. If she was dead, they would have found out by now and wrote it down.
But can they see that everybody's dead? But everybody's dead, right? Shut
I
up.
do that awkward thing where I put my hand on the shoulder because I don't know how to react. Me.
But okay, so she's not dead, and she's not alive, and she's missing.
She's missing. Yes.
I don't know what that means, though. So
Well, that means a lot because, at least for Lela, because she's the reason why he is controlled by the Empire.
wait, why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he cheated at a test.
Ah, it's alright then.
Yeah. Yeah. So your mother thought it was best suited that he worshipped the tuna over. So she changed the rules of the curse. And that's why the Empire were able to change the rules on him.
Oh.
So you can see why I think she's not dead, because if she was dead, if she didn't do that, the Empire would certainly love her on their side. She can do that.
Oh, okay. Well, where is she?
And that's the part I was trying to word, because I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Wow.
And I didn't want to tell this in front of others, especially Relic.
Yeah. What does he know? What have you told him?
He knows that he cheated, and that's it. That's the reason.
And then that's why he knew my mother.
So he knew your mother because she was at the Winding Tower when he was at the Winding Tower. That's the
Okay.
only connection between that.
Okay.
You
Okay.
okay?
Yeah. Great.
Inside check.
No need to roll. Obviously, everything is not fine.
Everything's not fine.
Oh. Hydrate.
Like,
I am fine. I'm fine. I just.
I'm just a terrible liar.
I'm a brilliant liar. It's
Not at the
arguably-
moment, you ain't.
arguably the only thing I can do. Aw.
Just bad at lying to taxes.
Yeah, bad at lying to taxes. No, I'm okay. I'm just. I don't know what that means. And was there any information about the towers or like? I don't know my notes.
I think that was the information to Tower.
Regarding the tower, you knew about the fate of the mages there,
Oh yeah.
and the history of the tower in general, how it was formed, very loosely covered, why it was attacked, because it was believed that high-ranking members, if not the leader of the tower themselves, was implicated in causing the night of fractured heaven, and in some capacity. I don't know how much I revealed on stream.
It said there was a massacre at the tower, and the mages who were there were scattered, captured, or dead.
Yeah. Essentially, if they had any inkling to get out before they got out, often they were hunted down. It looks like a lot of them were hunted down soon afterwards, or they'd anticipated it and knew they were where they would teleport to and met them there. The Paladins of Osland's Glory, this sort of very powerful order that had just been established from an old order called the Temple of Bane. They're very similar to the same thing. It's a whole theological mess of like what is what. the important thing is they are very, very good at killing magicians because they have access to spells that can counter other spells and dispel magics and just get in there and get the job done. Not giving the mages much time to resist a powerful smite once they close the distance. And they did not spare anyone who was not important enough to imprison. Anyone.
So they couldn't find her. Okay.
And they still haven't been able to find her.
Okay.
There were additions to that list, as in missing, then scratched out, dead. There were missing people that were found and then killed, or found them and put an archivicular. Phillbeard is still missing, and the ink is untouched from that first report.
They're hunting for her. So she must still have some semblance of life.
Well, I've always never known whether she died or not. But you just assume, you know? And, you have to assume because not knowing is worse, I think. And, yeah. Now I know that I don't know. So, that's sad.
Sorry for putting that information on you.
I mean, that's okay. I'm really glad you found that information and that you did tell me and that you're not hiding it. I appreciate it. Yeah. I'm gonna awkwardly hug Taxes.
Hug back.
Thanks.
Yeah. The eye for.
Because you came upstairs and you were sad. Or so my sources tell me.
Again, who told you?
No one told me. I said no one. My monkey. Hey, Milo knows a lot of stuff. All right.
How do I know this spell?
I got a natural 20 for deception.
Fuck off.
Now you think about it, you have no idea that monkey might be in this very room.
The monkey could be anywhere. Did you know the monkey could just be a tiny little spider? Could be anywhere. Milo is everywhere.
I had a natural 20 inside.
No.
What are your expected bonuses?
Holy shit, that just went up. No, how is that so high?
It went up.
That's because we all got a proficiency. We all got a proficiency boost from when we leveled up.
No.
For the audience, Taxes just rolled a natural 20 for a total of 30 an insight.
I got 31.
Wow.
I don't know why it's so high.
You are reading every familiar crease and crinkle of Diana's face, how it moves, how it folds, how the slight twitch of an eyebrow gives something away. She is not lying in this moment.
It was the monkey.
You know that you could not have read her better.
Ampin.
Something's fucking up with that monkey. Something's fucking up with that monkey. Write that on your fucking character sheet. Something is up with that monkey. You don't have to.
You're gaslighting me with a monkey.
No!
Also, did
I
you know
just-
monkey can be a spider? Is going on for quotes.
It's kind of true. It is true. Just yeah.
It is true. It is.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
Spider monkey, as it were.
God.
Nobody
was
say it. Nobody
great.
fucking say it.
So fucking annoyed. Like, so such a...
That was a good pair of 20s. Oh god. Okay.
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 They're both staring at
Okay.
each other so intently they didn't realize the whole fucking tavern's burned down around them.
They caused it to burn down.
It's too intense.
With the
Ah.
stare.
With the sexual tension.
Oh, is there some of that?
Give it time.
Okay.
2 natural 20s, I'd say there is.
Hoist the mainsail on this ship.
Aw.
So your monkey told you.
The
Okay.
monkey told me that you look really sad and you came upstairs and that you looked sad when I went with Garrick. The monkey's really perceptive.
That's fine.
So do you want to talk about that?
Not particularly. I'm
Do you have
okay.
a choice?
I will walk out of this room.
And I will follow you. Or worse still, the monkey will follow you.
Do not send the monkey.
It'll be a spider.
I'm okay. It was a long day. Things didn't go as planned. I was expecting things to go as planned, but I shouldn't expect things to go as planned. I should know better in that regard.
I think it went really well.
I don't know, I lost out on 4 pages.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I wonder what they could say. And with that, I need a drink. Because of this information. Are you gonna sulk up here or are you gonna come down?
No, I said I was gonna say I was gonna buy you the drink.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the gin be like? Can't remember what the gin
Ooh,
was
the
like.
gin, the elderflower.
The gin.
Oh,
The elderflower gin.
Ooh, yeah.
You go downstairs and buy some elderflower gin.
Yeah.
Okay.
If they have some, it is a delicacy.
Mhm.
To someone it is.
So, clearly, you keep making it.
Every
It's a
tavern
variety of
has
lavender, the
elderflower
elderflower.
gin.
What the next one in the chats is going to be something true, a daffodil. That's just completely fucking awful.
Daffodil gin.
Turns out it's amazing. Who knew?
I feel mildly offended by this because in real life I would probably like this this gin.
This is actually quite nice.
It's botanical. It's not that botanical. It doesn't need. Anyway, as you are heading down in the same time, Zeke has asked Garrick to pull up a bar stool.
Oh no. Next
which
to
they do.
Halite.
Halite's in the room, I believe. Very
So,
recent.
first of all, if it's okay, I'm just going to go out of game slightly for a moment because there is someone in chat who I have mentioned briefly to all of you before that has made us some fan art. It is here.
Oh, that's
Oh my
cool.
god! Look at it!
Oh no, now I have to throw a beholder at you. I'm sorry, it was
You don't have to.
That's so cool.
We have also been given a number of froggy stickers. So we have the little one in the cowboy hat,
Oh.
the one that looks like he wants to be Hypnotoad, the one with a different kind of hat,
Oh,
No.
I feel that's Doran's.
Tiny hat.
one with headphones, which I think I
Nice.
was going to give to Sarah,
Nice.
I respect that.
the realistic frog,
Ooh.
Ooh.
the very unrealistic frog, Bab,
Bam.
Papa.
teal frog,
Teal.
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 Well, we
That's
know where that
mine.
one's going.
space frog,
Face
Oh,
frog.
it's
He
so
doesn't know
cute.
where he is.
Space frog.
Space frog.
frog,
It's like a little peach.
Peachy frog.
the strawberry frog,
Oh.
Oh.
and
So
then the one that
happy.
I'm keeping, my favourite.
Chunk frog.
So angry.
Chunky angry.
So
He's a sphere.
mad.
He's not even a sphere. He's an ovoid. He's too wide.
So
He's
grumpy.
too...
So grumpy.
I love him.
Oh my gosh. Show us the thing again.
But yes, Ammo Dinosaur, Amethyst.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for this. Really
cool.
appreciate it.
It's so good. Hold it
I
higher.
will show them all properly in person, as well as we'll get some scans done so we can actually put it on our socials.
You have my scheming of how to destroy a player's face now.
Beholders everywhere.
I will have
Oh
less
my
motion
gosh,
to
yes.
this.
That
We
is so
like it very
good.
much. It's so good.
Yeah, I thought it was
Amazing.
appropriate, seeing as they finally managed to catch us in a live stream for a change.
Yeah.
That,
Thank you so much, Ammo. That is
Thank you.
Thank you.
brilliant.
You have made many people's days with that.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Some
First fan art.
I'm still thinking about Space Frog just a little bit.
Yeah.
He didn't put himself there. Who put him there?
Oh,
The person who put him there is the same reason that me and you just go space, space, space.
Space.
Oh, what if he held onto a balloon and that's how he got... Okay.
Would you like me to read the letter, Ammo? That's fine.
Oh yeah.
You'd like me to read it? Yep, there's a letter. Salutations, Bren and party. Thank you so much for your commission. As a small business owner, I do a little dance whenever I get a purchase. I apologize at how long I have taken to get it to you. Thank you again for your patience. I hope the I hope the portrait is everything you hoped it would be. Thank you for trusting me with it. As a little freebie, I hope you enjoyed these froggy stickers. May you and your adventure, may you all have many adventures as fun and chaotic as a golden dragon attempting to fight Cthulhu. Happy adventuring from a very happy artist and Ammo. I won't read out your real name just in case.
Have a sub.
You.
That's so cool.
Have a free sub.
Covenant. I'm 100% stealing Golden Dragon Fighter. Are you kidding me? Oh, excellent.
But yes,
Thank you.
that is right here, and it has been there all day, and it is not moving anywhere.
Make us happy. Thank you.
And now back to the serious.
Yeah.
Dearest
Lol.
mush.
I can't go back.
We are in a dingy tavern in the middle of the night after you guys have left this masquerade, and Garrick has just sat down next to you, expecting a scolding, clearly from the
You're gonna get a drink. Go get yourself a drink.
He athletically hops over the bar, takes a quick look around, cocks a cork or something, just and pours himself a small glass. You can smell it from here. Whiskey, barley whiskey, you think? He takes a sip.
You know why we're here, right?
I know why you're here from what's been told to me.
No. You know
Why
we're here.
at this bar and talking.
Yes.
I assume it's because I have proved through my refound feelings towards Diana caused some problems.
Yeah, Doran?
Is highlighting here short for this?
I don't know. I've been trying to be quiet.
Okay.
And you are muted, Brie.
I would assume not.
If Halite is in here, then I am going to walk Garrick outside.
I think Garrick
was at the bar.
Garrick would purposely not have said that right next to Halite or within earshot of Halite, I would say.
Halite was at the bar.
Cool. Then he would have said, because I have caused some issues in this group. And he will shoot a glance to Halite, like, I can't say. Well, I probably shouldn't say everything.
I am not the one to tell you how to live your life. That would be a hypocritical thing of me to do. But that's not the reason you came here in the first place. And I'm going to look over towards Vestation, wherever she is in the room, and just go, we're here for a purpose.
I know. I've spoken to my contacts, my trade contacts.
That's fine.
We have that channel.
That's fine. I'm not going to tell you no. I'm not going to tell you yes. Your life is your life. But maybe, just maybe, use some of that stealth in a slightly more social context. Instead of in front of the great big galoot that I adore, and I am not sure that I can console much more if things do side with you.
I agree. I've been acting on my passions, which is not the best way forward, and I love that Big Lummox as well. He's done nothing but be kind to me since the day I've known him. None of this is easy, but I can't lie to myself.
I'm not asking you to. Just have some consideration for who's next to you when making overtly obvious moves like that. And then I'm just going to put my hand on his thigh and just look at him and go, and if she's really that into you, you don't need to ask.
You were there?
Yes, I was there.
Okay.
Just read the room, my guy.
Sure, okay. Consent isn't... You know what, never mind.
Consent is very important, but you can kind of generally tell when someone wants to jump your bones.
You think?
I'm just gonna, like, just flat out, just dead eye, like...
Hey.
Look, put it this way.
Look, me and Diana...
I may be bit of a bastard. I may be a brute, but I am a bottom.
New law drop.
I know how to flirt.
Let me just
You know-
write this
you
in my
know.
notebook.
I know
That
how to
information's
flirt.
really important.
What I don't know, always, is what other people are thinking. I'm not particularly good at that. I have been.
Braggart.
So,
Braggart. I'm not interested in women, and I could tell that she wanted to jump your bones.
just genuinely, like, weirdly looks like he's taking that like a compliment.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm guessing she thought better of it because you're down here now.
I mean, you were there, weren't you?
I was there for the first. I was there for the first part.
Okay. Yeah, no, yeah, she.
I don't need to know. I don't want to know. That's her business to tell me if she wants to. She probably won't. She doesn't tell me much. Usually just kind of chastises me. But she's a friend. And I will do the two things that you're supposed to do as a friend. I will look out for her. And I will break your legs if you hurt her.
There's no need for a verbal response, just. Yep.
Do me a real big favor and get that whiskey away from me before I drink it myself.
Thinking, and he takes the bottle and he moves it away from you. And he goes to talk to Vexation, I think.
And then just going to lean on the table, just like, God, these fucking people are going to be the death of me.
As you are thinking that, in front of you, you see a slight pale light, and standing in front of you are a human man and an elf woman, or at least ghostly figures of the such. Briefly maybe seen the elven woman before standing next to this man. Not much. The elven woman leans slowly towards you and say, "Love is very difficult. They will find their way."
Yes.
Nobody wants to hurt anyone. I think it will happen. Love hurts. But nobody's trying to hurt anyone.
Try or not, hurt will happen. And if I can prevent it from happening in amongst what are supposed to be the 5 leaders of the biggest uprising this empire has ever seen, and the literal faces of everything that is supposed to be a democratic overthrowing of a fascist, then I'll try my best, even if it makes me very, very uncomfortable.
She nods with just a bright grin on her face. That the thing about love really is no pause.
Nor to the incessant chatting that goes on in my head, apparently.
She laughs at that, takes it, and two of them fade.
I hear voices in my head. They counsel me. They understand.
I genuinely thought you were going to say the council movie Are the Dead. I thought we could get it right.
No, that was a joke just for Phil.
Thanks.
You hear voices. I highlight
In my
steps
head.
next to you. Yeah, well, at least you get that. All I get is emotion. Raw emotion.
Well,
What a way to start a conversation.
Wow.
what emotion you feeling at the moment, buddy?
Sam, could I have a quick vibe check on the crowd? Is that something I can do?
Make a. Not really, but let's. I say if you expend a rage,
Mhm.
then you're able to tap into that. This divine rage.
So as Halite starts to focus, you see lightning and his tattoos start to glow and shimmer.
Ow, 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 ow. Hurry up, please.
There is a sense of. Not been too long since bird drop. Has it? Well, no, it's been a month, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely still a sense of fighting a man, rebelling against the Empire. Maybe a little damper than the last time you raged, but still there.
The lightning dims down. Same emotion that it almost always is. The willingness to fight. The rebellion is still alive up there.
It's not really what I was asking, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I'm okay, I think. How are you doing?
My joints are kind of sore, but probably because it's been a really long time since I've hit anything.
Yeah. Been quite inactive. Built up rust.
Just usually we would be knocking either each other down or other people right now.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, with all this espionage stuff, I feel kind of useless.
You weren't useless. You were pretty damn good at
Dancing?
The dancing, eh? Better than me. I had to stand on I had to stand on people's feet.
It's a niche skill I never thought I would use in that before. Me and Diana used to do it all the time.
And you were talking to that silvery faced gentleman person.
Yeah. The guy with the white mask?
Yeah, you're I know you well enough, buddy. I know that I know your body language when you get excited. What happened?
A lot of stuff. That guy was pretty interesting. He talked about how much he thinks the North was scum, but that just made me think of home.
Tell me about home.
It's a whole world out there.
Never got a chance to see it.
Well, I guess my home is in Bevelicia. That's the only place I felt like I belonged. This whole reason I'm here. That's why I left home.
Tell me about where you grew up then.
Oh, I grew up in Sarai. Pretty wild over there. Not really much of rule. Not really a bunch of rules. Everyone's kind of free. It's almost exact opposite of this place. Everything. I think everyone deserves to be like Sarai. Beautiful.
Talking about your mother much. You know, you bring her up, but you don't really talk about her.
Yeah.
Want to?
What's there to talk about? She's amazing.
Oh, she's still with you.
Oh,
good.
I hope so. Last time I checked, she's probably real pissed at me because I was meant to meet her like a year ago, back up with her a year ago to go see Dad.
Oh, you got Dad too.
Up. Yeah, I think I've only seen him like for 2 years. I've only met I've not because that's a long story. But yeah, he's around. He's great. I've only spent like 2 years of my life with him, though.
All the time we've known each other, we've never really talked. We usually just beat the piss out of each other and then say see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know. Not much room for talking in this world.
We got an
Just action and emotion.
We got a chance now.
Yeah. How are you feeling with the whole sobriety thing?
I don't know whether that's what's making my bones ache or whether it's the lack of exercise, but
Probably both.
probably both.
I mean, you're not sweating as much. I put my meaty hand over his like forehead.
Yeah,
You seem good.
I'm definitely through the sweat. Now it's just the
How's the shakes?
the shakes are gone.
Hmm.
But I'm not gonna lie. Sitting in this bar, staring at the bar, staying in a bar, watching any of you drink.
I'm sure the smell is. I'm not drinking. I'm sure the smell isn't helping.
So I don't really know how to explain it to you. Imagine what's something you've had a long time. Something that you've had that's like a crux, like something that holds you up, something you wear or.
My eyes just glanced to the stairs that Diana went up to. Here. I reached them back. It's a gigantic great axe that you've never seen Halite use. It's completely rusted completely over. It's completely massive, but it's almost the same size as he is. He just pulls it out and just rests it down. This.
Where'd you get it?
My father made it for me. It used to be his. Well, he made it for himself, I guess, but then he gave it to me.
Safe to say that you'd feel pretty strange without it, right?
I feel a lot lighter. But yeah.
I also feel a lot lighter.
Is that good?
Different. It's meant that all of the anger and frustration that I've built and buried for all of these years, now it has nowhere to go. Nothing to hide it. Now I've just got to feel it.
Yeah. It's good.
Scary.
Yeah, I feel that. Letting all that emotion run through you makes you stronger. Trust me. I know. I'm probably not the same emotion, and I can't really relate to you guys' situation. I grew up with multiple homes. But
I'd be honest with you.
please.
My home died a long time ago. I'm just kind of
Fighting for the memory.
I'm just gonna nod over towards Dewey. I'm fighting for them.
The bird that doesn't know freedom.
The bird in the cage that doesn't know freedom. He deserves better than what people of my age and all of them. He did. Oh no, someone attempted to kill someone. And so now he's got a plot of vengeance that has killed hundreds of thousands. All to satisfy his twisted little sick ego.
To interject at this current moment, Dewey is talking about Colleen to a literal house sparrow.
Oh my days. Oh,
He has not cast Talk with Animals. It's just kind of staring at.
oh.
They are the soul of the rebellion.
It's sort of bobbing its head, which you're taking as nods of encouragement in the conversation.
Carry on.
We're going to be on our way tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully.
You up for some late night exploring?
Always. What do you got in mind?
Well, yeah, young, dumb, and happy over there has alerted them that we're in the area.
It's true. Worth it though.
They know roughly where we came from. They know
Yeah, that's also true. They know
the
we killed the
direction
Wyverns.
that we came from. They know that we came from the direction where the bird bomb was. Because there's only one bridge to get over here, one route, and the other way would be around the mountains, which would take far longer. There's not enough time in between those two things.
It's true. And they have access to horses and men.
I just want to go and have a look at that bridge. There was guards there before. I'd like to know if there's more guards there now before we decide to just commit, like we did last time, and try to hide you underneath a little floorboard.
I'm sorry about that, by the way.
No, it's fine. But I think it's smart if we do it. And to be honest, none of the rest of them are really in the state of mind at the moment. They've got enough things going on that will distract them. I think me and you could do some time without the rest of the band.
Some R&R.
Some R&R.
Love R&R.
Ribs and recreation.
Right? That's what that means.
Rapid riding, isn't it?
Yeah. No, that was what was going to happen earlier.
But I would like to feel useful again. Right now, I just feel like a burden.
You ain't a burden, bud. If you were a burden, then we would have left you behind with Split-Leg. Now, don't get me wrong, Split-Leg's great. But he stands out almost as much as you do. And we brought you along.
Actively looking for Split-Leg. I mean, us too, I guess, but we don't really know what Texas found out.
No, I'm sure they'll tell us in their own time.
I hope they found out something about Oz Nemesis. What do you think about Oz Nemesis?
What do you mean?
I mean, if it was me, I would have just ran straight to where they're keeping Banasta, Yesley, broke them out of there. Die trying if I could, you know. Well, not if I wouldn't try to die. You know what I mean. I'll die trying. Because they're my friends, and I don't like leaving them behind. Didn't like leaving Benosia behind either. But you guys are smarter than me, and you said it was necessary. But now it's been so long. I don't want to leave it any longer.
So, let me put it to you this way.
Please.
We go in, we charge, we incite the revolution and burn the flags and raise the banners, and you die.
Yeah.
You go out in a blaze of glory.
It's not the plan, but yeah.
Who's there to protect Diana? Who's there to protect taxes? Who's going to make sure that Dewey doesn't get himself into more trouble?
I mean,
Me?
those guys can
No.
protect themselves. They're strong enough.
Not in that way, they ain't. Let me put it to you this way. The way you are thinking about Zebby and Oz Nemesis is the exact same way we will be thinking about you if you do that.
Yeah.
Do you want to put that hurt onto someone else?
No. But
I'm angry. We're not going to leave them there.
You promise?
And I'll put out the horns, just hold them up to you and just go, I promise.
Good. Because I don't know how much time they have left.
Neither do we. I'm going to go to bed because this is a lot of smell of booze.
Yeah. I mean, I would offer to take a walk with you, but very noticeable. I'm not allowed to leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna go sleep in the cart. It doesn't smell like alcohol out there.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tap him in the chest and just get some rest.
You too. Are you sure you're okay?
I'll be okay once I don't have to worry about you kids anymore.
All right, old man.
Hey, I got 120 years on you.
Go ache those. Go take care of those creaking bones.
I'm literally gonna get into the cart, into the little cubby space, because it is more than enough space for me, and just wrap a blanket around and just put the cubby back down.
It smells of tears.
That's fine. It's better than alcohol.
Cart smells of sadness.
It is literally
So
better
much
for me to
salt.
be in the sad cart than be in the temptation building.
I need a sticker of sad car at this point.
I want it as a bumper sticker.
Like the wood is warped into a sad face.
I want it as a bumper sticker. I don't even have a car, but I still want a bumper sticker of it.
Just as welcome to the sad car.
All welcome. Misery loves company.
Loves company.
I've made a note. It's gonna be a emote. It's happening.
All aboard the sad car.
Anyway.
Diana and taxes do come back, but it looks like people are going to get rest. It's been a long day. This is the same day as you had your meeting with all the other rebel leaders. It's been a long one.
Oh shit, it is. Fuck me.
A lot to process. Leather has a lot to process as well. They will try and get some rest and sleep. Assuming things can wait till sunlight is back. Anybody wish to do anything just before the evening's rest?
I am going to stay drinking at the bar until everybody else is gone. Just gonna stay there.
Oh,
The
a couple of
adrenal-
drinks.
The adrenaline stroke sugar rush that Dewey's on eventually just crashes down, and he's like, "Oh, I'm tired now. My calves hurt from dancing. I'm going to go to bed. We'll see you in the morning, everybody." We did it. We did the thing.
Yeah, bye, buddy.
Yeah, it's like, gives you like a really energetic and poorly sort of coordinated high five.
From across the bar. Dewey! Do you want to learn how to play guitar tomorrow? On the trip back?
Absolutely.
Sick! No
Yeah.
master stones, though. Can't be too loud.
Yes. Yes. Like gives him a little second wind. Actually, runs up the stairs like a fucking 10-year-old.
The excitement and adrenaline lasts until you hit the feather bed,
And then it's done.
done.
Wait, the highlight goes.
Highlight you find your big bed. It's less wet than you remember. The sheets have been changed from your crying here. The only one that looks like it can really accommodate most of you. Your legs still dangle a little bit.
As I walk past the bar, I'm just gonna give 5 gold to the bartender for all the drinks we've been drinking tonight. I know the gold hasn't. I know we haven't been trading coin quite a lot. Hopefully this will cover it.
If they find you here, I'm fully dead, so I'll keep the. I'm gonna make sure that she doesn't drink herself to death as well.
Thank you.
It's fair. Yeah.
This is it.
Okay.
Ham on the shoulder and walk upstairs.
What am
I feel like the I can't remember with like the barman, like were they in on this in the first place, or are they now
No,
like,
they were fully
They are
converted
now.
by Halite.
Yes,
They were fully converted by Halite less than 12 hours ago.
That's all right. As long as they actually converted, not like, well, I guess we're in the rebellion now because the alternative is we're
The
probably
alternative is
dying.
death.
That is absolutely what's happening.
There are some ideas that they agree with, but at the same time, they have no choice. How you sleep and you dream. It's vivid. The nights on the road, they weren't as vivid as this. You had dreams about all kinds of things, but there is a shock to your body and you're unsure how you're not awake as you just feel this intense biting cold as you're once again stood atop the peak of Osland's Mercy. The javelin in front of you, casting a cold shadow in the sunlight. And as you watch it, either it is getting bigger or you are getting smaller. As the shadow seems to grow in size, the javelin rising above you, as you shrink down and down. And as the shadow fully envelops you, you realize you are falling. Down, down. Until there is just darkness around you.
Can I do anything? I'm going to try and call upon the crowd. Bring the lightning out. Hopefully emitting some light so I can see.
You
try and reach for some rope.
Reach for that familiar sense. Even in your sleep, if anybody were watching Halai right now, they would see his tattoos begin to glow, even as he dreams. In this space, there is suddenly a dim light from your tattoos illuminating around you. You see shadow for maybe 10, 15 foot. The wall seems to warp around you. Shadow gets replaced with stone. Some of it natural, but suddenly carved. Then motifed, intricately carved into patterns, lines. You never have the light low on it enough to see what's happening. As you try and focus on this righteous rage, you begin to realize you're feeling not just a rage of indignant justice to rebel. There is something else here. You feel angry. You feel betrayed. There is fire in your heart and you're burning, and you cannot stop it. You cannot come out of this rage. You don't have control anymore. Until suddenly the light that is coming for you is not your own, as you're once again drifting backwards. As in front of you, you just see a similarly strange image, not quite as you saw it last time. Strange patterns of red swirling. As you ascend, you feel yourself flying upwards, and it is chasing you up. You are no longer inside the mountain, you are above it where you were. And in the space, spiraling from the shadow, you see this image crawled on top of the mountain. As you behold this image, see it for maybe a moment, maybe an hour. Time is meaningless here. Suddenly, you wake with a start. You're back in this room, this cold room, far, far from that mountain.
Is there a window?
Yeah,
What time is it? Can I see?
late, early hours of the morning, even if sunlight may be an hour away.
I'm going to sit down and then just start trying to draw the thing I saw again was. I don't think I have enough red, so I didn't restock from last time. What are you trying to tell me?
Make an insight check.
Famous for those. That's a 1. That's just a 1.
Just a one. It's just a one.
It's just a 1.
Just a one.
It was a 2, but now it's a 1.
One.
Used to be a 2, but now it's a 1.
All you can glean is that something is trying to convey, maybe not even just a message to you, just you have tapped into something. The image is burned in your mind. You just can't, even if you try and get it on the page, that's not right. And just, there's nothing here that matches what you were seeing. You can't get it right on this page because the emotions that you were feeling, the anger, the betrayal, you cannot convey that. It's frustrating. As you close your eyes again, you see it clear as your hands in front of you.
What are you? Don't understand.
You have maybe an hour before sunrise. You've managed to rest. You have a long rest. But you don't feel rested in your mind. Your body is mechanically. But
Mechanically, you're fine.
mechanically, you are rested. This is the second time you've felt this. It's not going away.
I'll see you again when I get back to that mountain.
The night passes relatively peacefully. Feather beds, first time in a long time traveling on the road, living in a mountain hold. Restful. Truly restful. But you know that there's much to discuss. There is a lot to be told about what you have learned and what you are planning to do next. As you awake in the morning, find each other, I think it would be appropriate for us to take a quick break as the party reconvene, share what they know and share where they would like to go from here. Cool. I am so glad. So anybody who doesn't know, might... Hi everybody! Welcome back to the Rapid Riders, our long-form campaign here on Fumblefolks. Last we left the party, they had got some rest after a very long day, which I believe is the last 4 episodes in total.
Whole day.
Both
Woohoo.
you meeting all these rebel leaders and going to Masquerade, learning a great deal of information. You rested because you desperately needed to. Lateness of the hour and just a lot of truths coming your way. But you awake the next morning with dawn.
How long is it before I was turfed out with a bar?
There was a point before sunrise where you realised you had drifted into a trance or sleep or whatever else to do exactly in.
Yeah, you know what I would do actually? I would get very drunk and then I would open the book.
Yes, I think you guys might well see, because they have no idea what's going on and they were not going to touch that. So you might see in the morning Diana still like head first on top of the book, but it's open. Yeah, you spent the evening with Book Mama.
Book Mama. I definitely spent a few hours with Book Mama. I have lots of questions, but I don't think she can answer them.
That must have been an odd conversation, though. Like, Mum,
she can try.
You're alive.
I don't know what to say. Like, hey.
Are you a cursed object?
Oh, for people who might be new to Cuntrin, Diana's spellbook is an illusory duplicate of the memories of her mother inside of a book. An echo is the best way of thinking of it. The same way, this is morbid, but the same way that speak with dead, someone's an echo of that person to speak with. You don't know what happened from after their life, just at that point. It's very similar to that. An echo of your memories up to the point where they made it.
So she's dead. Is that what you're saying? She's dead.
No, not dead.
Echo of a dead person. She's
missing.
Dead. Okay, good. Got it.
You know that she made this echo of herself at a point for you, and you know she's edited some of the memories as well. So even this Book Mama does not know everything that real Mama does.
But imagine that though, having your mum as your spell book. It's like as soon as you go cast a spell in combat, do you really want to do that? Is that the best decision in this moment?
Not now.
Leviosa, we're going to get this.
Leviosa.
Leviosa.
Leviosa. I will go in. Usually when I go in, it's kind of to spend time with her, but like it's weird this time because she might not actually be dead. Also, I needed to level up, so.
Very true.
Yeah. But yeah, like. Hey, Mama.
Hello, Diana. How is the blade dancing?
Yes.
Blade singing. I do apologize. Not my
specialty. Both singing and dancing is good. It's good.
Excellent.
It's good. So you went into divination, right? That's what you.
That is my field of inquiry and study.
Mm-hmm.
I have read the knowledge of the future, what can be gleaned from the past, and very much of what is known about the present. Of course, I do not know more than what I knew when I was created.
Interesting. So, say I was to want to go into divination, as it were, what kind of things would I learn? What kind of things do you know? What kind of things that you could teach? What?
You've seen proud bum faced a lot, but it's been a while since you've seen very proud mum face, an excited mum face.
Oh no.
You don't necessarily have to. Blade singing is a brilliant elven tradition and powerful. Not as powerful as divination. I can definitely, I can definitely teach you how to become a divination wizard. Cast your mind in any direction and you will be thinking of something. The only thing that a divination wizard does differently is choose which direction they are casting it and deciding to call it back to them with what they have learned. Anybody can imagine something. You're going to imagine something that actually will happen.
Uh-huh.
Or is happening or has happened.
Okay.
You will learn the distinction between the three. Your first steps into divination will be learning that the distinction between what has happened, what is happening, and what will happen is arbitrary. Your second step will be learning that the distinction between those three is the most important thing in this universe. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
Dear. Is this you changing something?
No, it's I'm thinking about my mama. Okay.
Okay.
No, I don't know. No.
Okay. She teaches you everything she can about divination in this poem. You pick up things that you can still use as a blade singer.
Yeah, definitely. I kind of want to know like how good at divination she was. What could she do? What could she do as a divination wizard? What were her skills?
On a check to determine her skill from what she's saying.
Yeah. You're quickly looking up her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's nice that she was proud. That's sweet. Ooh, we have
She
a plus
genuinely
1 to anyone.
thought that, yeah, you were saying you were going to be
Oh yeah, maybe. I mean, now seeing how proud she was, now I have to. So I have no choice.
I relate to this so much.
What did you roll for your Arcana check?
Oh, for me. Okay.
Yes.
Oh hey. 21.
21. Some of the spells that she's talking about could only be achieved by mages who have reached the highest circles of the arcane, reached the ability to cast 8th, 9th level spells. She's speaking them, sometimes it seems theoretical, sometimes it sounds like she's done such things. You get the impression that she's somewhere between, she was, at the time of this, somewhere between a 15th to maybe 17th level, maybe even 18th level spellcaster as a wizard. You only, like, you knew that she did, like, spells, but she was a teacher, like, as an adult, you know, she wasn't a teacher at an incredibly powerful magic school. She was a strong spellcaster, and if she was involved in divination, she's probably, the fact that she hasn't been caught still is probably a testament to
things, yeah.
how far she can see ahead into what's coming for her.
Mama,
Mm.
hypothetically,
Best kind.
could if you were alive right now, I don't know what to say.
She can't really make an insight check. She's an illusion.
No, yeah. Hypothetically, if you were alive and you were not in this book, right now, where would you be?
She thinks.
And would you come back and see me?
The easiest of his questions to answer is, will I come back and see you? Yes. Nothing would stop me. I would move the heavens and the earth, and it would not be difficult. If I am not with you, and I am not dead, it is because, to raise up the face a bit, there was something I had to do. I've kept this for myself. I believe if I was of my own faculties, I would come back to you. If I know you're alive, I would come back to you. From what you have told me of the world as has it changed, I may not be aware of this.
Yeah.
If I were going to flee, I would probably go to Oksana, go to Heat, petition for some kind of case. I don't know what for. I just know that I felt strongly about it. I was not generous in these memories to myself. Although I do feel I was trying to be generous to you, but this knowledge was... It would paint a target on anyone's back, and I would not put it on my daughter's. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I understand.
It's incredibly frustrating, though. I wish I had not done this. Wish, however, is not something that I actually go to.
Okay, cool. Okay.
He goes back into the lessons.
Nice.
You all arrive and see Diana head first, trancing or sleeping, just eyes wide open, staring, nose in the center of this book. Dribbling.
And whoever gets there first, she'll just fall on the floor.
Mm-hmm. You know how to wake her up. You know if you close the book, she wakes up. You've learned that before. Close this book, up she gets.
Just gonna look at everyone, realize they're not bothering, just like, ugh.
They jumped. You are.
You never wake a sleeping owlbear.
No, she's not an owlbear.
A bullet.
Tasty.
Ow. What
How
time
is it? How is it that, for a change, the bard gets the opportunity to use a bed and proceeds to sleep on a bar,
How's your back?
It's better than my head.
Can you feel your back?
I can't feel my toes. No, I'm fine. I could feel my back. I can feel every single fucking part of my back.
You absolutely can. You've been in a near upright position for a majority of the
I just had to fell on the floor and hit my head. I'm aware of the pain.
Is it only Taxes and Diana that know that Diana's mum might still be alive? Or was that
Yes.
talked about in the carriage? Alright, no, okay.
You know
Fair
that
enough.
there is a link though between Lala.
You know Diana's mum might be involved with
Yeah.
Lelek's curse. That was
Where did Lelek go?
Yeah, I was about to ask
once
him,
we got
where the
back to
fuck did
tavern?
let it go? Yeah.
He slept in one of the rooms. He's
Okay,
he's here.
he's around. He's around. Okay.
You're like
He looks-
Taxes, Diana.
Immaculate.
As
Wow.
always.
Nobody ever doesn't. You know.
How?
Can
Just from behind the
prestidigitation
bar.
be one of my spells? I think I
Right,
might
magic.
chose that.
When you're a wizard, you can learn it.
Oh, it's a cantrip, so I can change it every morning.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pick that one.
Your mother taught it to you in the space of an
Literally
hour.
just now.
Taxes just gonna go behind the bar to pour some water out and give it to Diana. Just used to this.
So is this our tavern now?
No.
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 Okay.
we're not doing it.
Tavern keepers.
Oh, hi, morning.
Morning.
I really mean that. You know, I just...
We're gonna try and get out of this guy's hair as soon as we can.
Yeah, we should do that. I mean,
Please.
I don't know.
I have not slept.
I'm surprised you have any hair left, honestly.
They're just nods. No words, just nods. Lelek. Okay. I somehow managed to sleep.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm so pleased for you.
I feel like genuinely we're going to get along so well.
Really? I'm not entirely sure that
Prestidigitation.
anyone can stand your face.
Prestidigitation.
Face.
And I look okay.
He shoots you a winning smile. You can't deny the man has a handsome face, but his personality has much to be desired.
Winning personality.
So, what's next for you then?
I suppose Cephalia Asis has something to do with my book. And my book is how they are controlling my thin mortal tether for this world. So I need to figure out what Thalia Asis did to the book, how she did it, and how I can undo it. Which means I probably need to find Thalia Asis dead. So
what?
that's no. Thalia Asis was amongst the mages of the Order of the Winding Paths.
Yes, she died. Presumed dead.
Presumed dead?
Yeah.
I still think she's alive.
I
He's
mean,
a smart man.
they killed everyone there. They decimated the whole place. The whole place is rubble. But then that's what the Empire says. So for all I know,
How
it's
do you
still-
know who Thalia Asis is?
I think this might have come up in the cart.
Did it come from the cart?
I think it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
I think he
In
knows
that
it's
case-
my mother.
Okay. In that case,
Because
recommend
Tax
it.
said it, and Diana was
Yeah.
like, "What?"
What?
Presumed dead.
Presumed dead.
You don't. Why?
Why?
Humble
What?
Halite, greatest of minds. Why Halite do you think my old teacher, our mutual companion's relation is still of this plane.
Because he
She's
is
super
ever
cool,
the
super strong, and she can see into the future and shit, you know.
Weirdly, bizarrely, I track your logic on this one.
Right?
It makes sense, right?
And also, like, I feel like if a super powerful person went, died, we would know about it.
Eh.
They all
Yeah.
died though.
Do you know what? This is all a lot of speculation, and I am here for it, but taxes, please just tell us what is actually... What's going on? What do we know? What do we collectively know for a fact?
Open my book.
Yeah, you leaf through the
Like a
pages.
proper,
As people,
like-
people have been ignoring you as one person in a room who knows everything. You were still just leafing through the pages, like, well, it's kind of good, and just correcting people in your own head.
She's used to it.
I have no knowledge of. I can't pronounce the name. You know,
Thalia?
yeah, Thalia.
How funny.
This is Diana's mum.
Mhm.
I know. I definitely know my mom's name.
The more pressing information that I took note of is of two places. Barmouth, which is the mining town. They are not mining. They are digging a direct tunnel to the north, planning to invade.
That's Burrowfirth, yeah.
Yeah. Barmouth. My notes are shit.
Fair enough. Burrowforth.
Mining town.
Mining town.
The second piece of information is the giant telescope, I want to say.
The Ofwanar.
Oh, in
Yeah, the
Salazin.
Wanna.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
giant telescope thing. Sounds cool.
Special permissions request to turn it from... Yeah, if you remember, go for it. Just in...
Is it skeleton very obvious? If you walk around Salazin, can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a huge, like, observatory building on a hill, is it? And it's, like, on a fucking tower or something,
Can't
isn't
really
it?
miss it.
Yeah, that thing's wild. I saw when I was
Hill.
walking through it.
Fort. Ofwanar, right at the top.
Yeah, that thing's wild. I saw when I was walking through it.
Elizabeth
Amazing.
Clarifa, or Sea Witch, as we like to call her,
Yeah.
has put in a request the use of magic to turn this Ofnard into the Tower of Magical Destruction.
It's not
Directed
good.
at the north.
Would that be the kind of thing that could they use that as like a crossbow? Like I mean like that tunnel's that telescope is supposed to be able to see across the rapids to Mabley, right? That's the big thing they talk about. Are they?
So, if you have a piece of glass and you direct the sunlight through the glass onto an ant, and the ant will burn. That is what the telescope is becoming.
Ah.
That thing can see for miles. That would be devastating.
And it's directed at north, who suggests that their plans to invade approaching very fast.
And they're digging by the mountain too. Shouldn't be doing that.
Out of character, that is some top Bond villain vibes.
Giant.
Sea Witch. It's a witch for a
Yeah.
reason.
Oh my.
Other information, they are in the beginning stages of making deals with Esstron.
Why?
where they might make allies with a northern territory, alongside invading, or creating a tunnel to invade and having a telescope of destruction.
What does Estrasdan have to gain from this?
Why would the North want to side with the Empire? The Empire's been crushing everyone.
Do I know anything about Estrasdan? I don't know if I would or not.
They
what's
seem
the
like
rest of
cool people when I walked through there.
it? Etristan, you. Trying to check and make sure you did pick that one up. Yes, you did. You learned that there are certainly some under the table talks with Etristan about how their worship of what you would know as the true gods could be converted into worship of the emperor, or at least how that might be transitioned across. You have interpreted that because this is the domain and the responsibility of the Hierophant as leader of the church, but clearly there are some underhanded talks going on about Etristan potentially, if not joining, at least allying itself with the Empire. Certainly no public announcements about that of any kind. As far as you're aware, it's not happened.
Speculations of it.
I can't imagine a world where the Empire wants allies. It doesn't seem to accept anyone other than their own rule.
Way to
Unless
win a
the obvious
war.
point is that it's a way into the north, I guess,
That's
until
probably- yeah,
needs be.
probably the only reason. They can't really get to the north out any other way.
They're doing what we want to do.
But on a
They
bigger
put-
scale.
They put in something inside. It doesn't really matter whether they stick to their promise or not. It's more soldiers from a different direction.
It doesn't even have to be more soldiers. It just has to be soldiers who aren't coming against them.
Gotta be stopped.
Etristan is on the border, right?
Mm-hmm.
You attack the north, North Sarai, just straight for Mabley. No, the allies aren't coming.
Don't
Yeah.
need to attack Sarai, do you?
If
Sarai's a fortress. But Sarai doesn't have its own food.
you would need a navy capable of holding enough supplies to bypass Sarai along the western coast all the way up. I'm not saying it can't be done.
Or a very large country that is already on your side that will continue to filter you food as you lay waste and give them land.
I believe, correct me if I'm wrong here, as far as I know, Etristan are doing well.
Yeah. They looked
You haven't
great when
known-
I was walking through them.
You ever known anyone who's in power who doesn't want more power?
They've been them and Mabley have been allies, but then
Do we
So,
know any of this?
I'm going to say this is history check territory at this
mean,
point. Yeah.
The ones who wrote it.
yeah.
It
Sorry.
is.
The ones who
Still.
read
As Phil speaking, the dice roll of a 4 is Dewey doesn't say that.
Dewey knows nothing of.
Dewey is just like, what?
Oh, hey, I got a 4 too.
Taxes.
I got 10.
I got
Why
a,
would
I
they
got a
do that?
12.
10?
Taxes got a 25.
I also got a 4, Phil. I got a 10.
25 is probably enough to know some of the deeper stuff going on. I don't know if it's worth shrinking the map that we've got on
Oh
the
yeah.
Roll20 at this point. Because
I could probably do it.
Show y'all the northern territories.
Mm.
I just
we are
don't
going
have
to
any-
lose the dots that I put on there for now.
No.
The dots, no. I mean, this can show you the northern territories on this. There we go. That well. Yeah, Etristan has cut off the divide a little bit. Less important than seeing
How dare.
close the empire. Less important right now than seeing how close the empire is to all this. Be a little bit more.
Obviously, Escana is very important. So.
Of course.
But you can see, yeah, the westernmost of the northern kingdoms have the direct sight of Salatin and direct sight of this Ofwina. How far it reaches? Taxes, you know that was not on there. Just special permissions to use magic to make this thing into a weapon. Which they had to request from the church because the church bans magic. But it's for the emperor, therefore it must be holy work.
Yeah. Fuck the empire.
Apparently
Um,
not. Etristan.
Boo, I'm so disappointed in the nation I created. I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed.
The last piece of information I've got as well is that rapid riders are mentioned a bit in the book.
That's
They
us.
Well,
Famous.
Yes, Stewie, that's us.
We're famous. Notorious.
I mean,
Notorious.
I would be offended if we weren't.
That should be the name of next song.
Notorious.
Notorious.
We are the next.
I am
target.
so white.
What did you say, Sarah?
So we are their next targets. I swear, these bunch of kids fucking just going back to my book.
You are
Same.
120 something years younger than me, lady.
And I am so much more mature than you.
This is me talking, not Zeke.
Same applies.
Yes.
It all applies.
How
It's true.
dare. What dare I say?
I am the oldest, and I'm going to go back to my book too. Boom.
I am not the oldest. Probably the youngest before I died and then came back, which I think is fairly common knowledge now. So you know what? Yes. Okay.
Question.
Pretty
No, I have a
wild.
question. Well, yeah, question. I don't know if we know.
You know what? And he metaphorically opens his book, or symbolically opens his book on the table.
With the actual
Ask
book.
The actual book that he holds. I think very long time ago, I said to you, I asked you a roll to see if you could recognize something about it, and you didn't quite. Now you can. You can recognize the symbol of the Order of the Winding Paths is worked into the filigree of this book. Not everywhere, but it is in there.
Ah.
What do you know?
I look at it
What
with
would
like,
you know?
do you see your mum in that?
Who gave you this?
I was given this by a select council who have officiated a punishment upon me. It is a tool for naughty school children. It is a book which is meant to give you minor connection to Tolfrora, whilst you learn the importance of study and learning so that you can prepare yourself better for your next attempt at a true examination. while still holding some arcane power so you can actually practice these things. It's meant to last a week or two. I have been bound to these training wheels for I don't even know how long. Since before I died, and now since after I have died and come back.
You think dying would, get rid of it?
You would hope so.
What? Why though? Why was it not taken away after 2 weeks?
Before the passage of 2 weeks had come to pass, I was brutally murdered and massacred alongside many of my fellow mages.
Wait. Dewey finally puts that together. It's like, wait, you...
I was
in
one of the mages of... Well, okay, I was training to join the training of being a mage of the Winding Path.
You were there when it was stormed.
Yes.
Damn, sucks.
Well,
I don't understand this world.
Garrick says, I'm sorry, who the fuck is he? Fixation was like, I was meaning to say something as well, because what the fuck is going on?
Oh yeah. He's that conscript guy who's staying at the hotel.
He's an inside man.
Oh my god.
This is the best dressed zombie you'll ever see.
yeah.
Pieces fall into place.
This is I will say.
That first night when I
these
sent you.
He's the entire reason we're here.
Oh no.
We should really communicate more.
I probably wouldn't have said that. Okay. Yeah.
He said he was on side. I didn't realize he was. Oh my god.
On that side. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so turns out that we're connected in some way, and my mom taught him, but he was a dirty, sticky cheat.
She didn't know that. They just assumed. They don't
side
get to
eye. Side eye. Side eye when I said dirty, sticky cheat. And what has my mom got to do with this? Let's say back to Reluctant.
Your mother. This was meant to bind me to Torora, the goddess of learning and knowledge. Instead, it bound me to Tuna, the goddess of chaos and magic in the sea. Which means I never stood a chance of getting back in line, which makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. Your mother decided I had a better shot of
she can see the future.
Coming into my own with Tatuna at my side. It would seem a decision I did not get to make. And here we are. As it turns out.
Did it work?
Tatuna is pretty great, to be honest.
She is pretty great.
Vibe a lot harder with her than Torora, but at the same time, it was not my choice. And this change in the very standard book curse has clearly allowed intervention of another would-be god's power into this. It looks like whatever resurrection magic they brought me back with is intertwined with this curse in a way that I don't... You're looking at me like I know how it works. I don't know how this works.
No, but why did she do that? Why you?
Didn't we kill Tatuna?
I don't know why your mother chose me. I would very much like to know.
On the head. Just
Did we kill Tatuna?
Come down here, buddy. Come down here. All the way down. Even further.
As a reference for anyone watching, we went into a cave and built and fought guardians, and each guardian represented one of the gods. So
now he
Halite kind of thinks we killed gods.
We did.
We definitely did. Sam, what were you saying?
I don't know how it works. In a weird way, in some fucked up way, the magic that controls my curse and binds me to this book was also somehow adapted into the resurrection of myself, such that if I anyway out of place, they can trigger some clause of this curse and I just die again. Just fall to the ground as though they'd never even brought me back. Because they brought me back to be bound as a conscript in their service.
When did you come back?
I came back maybe 13 years ago.
Why you?
Why you,
I mean,
man?
like, you've got skills, but was there a reason behind why they did this?
You watch them like clearly grapple with something in their mind.
Do
Taxes,
we immediately feel
Taxes, you
guilty?
know why. Taxes knows why. Because the Rents family traditionally were allies of the royal family of Calvia.
So you're an undead servant because of nepotism.
I also don't like it, if that helps.
Nepotism now goes beyond the grave.
My father was a royal simp. My father's father was a royal simp. And now I have to worship the monarchy because they couldn't do.
Amazing.
Not a monarchist, as it turns out.
No, you don't say.
My parents and my ancestors, who would no doubt smite me where I stand if they were still alive to do so. As it turns out, I'm the last one. I'm the last Rents.
Hey, they could be still alive.
He looks to the only person who might know that. He looks to Taxes. Am I the last Rents? Are there more little Rentslings out there?
You are the last ones.
Well, I mean, the easiest question is, did you have any siblings? Then definitely not.
Do I not give off enough only child vibes?
I'm just going to turn and just go, you give off less willing procreation vibes, more enjoying yourself with someone like me vibes.
Does he like gnomes?
You hear in your head. Is this a thing?
I didn't catch that.
Is this a thing?
If you wanted to be.
Jesus.
It's because we're not fucking enough NPCs.
You guys
no.
look. The conversation has come to a dead silence as Lelic and Zeke are making eyebrows at each other. Clearly
Oh God!
Bedroom eyes is not a spell.
But it is a form of being charmed.
Oh God! No, wait! Stop that!
Okay. What's our next move? What do we do next?
I need to find Thalia Essus to figure out how I resolve the book curse. It looks like you might wish to do the same.
Holy shit! Why didn't I think of that? Let's just go find Thalia Ursus. Why not?
Sure.
I'm aware. I'll just go and I guess maybe we'll try home. Maybe she went home. We'll try there. We'll try there, shall we?
Are you referring to the Order of the Winding Paths?
No, my own house. But sure. Well, should we go there?
Oh, you lived there.
No.
Oh, that makes sense.
I did.
No, you.
No, I did. No, I actually had a home. I had a home that she lived in sometimes.
No, you lived in Harling's Rest, I'm assuming, where I met you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know where my teachers lived. Okay.
Okay, well that's good.
How can you be pretty and clearly smart, but also so thick?
Why don't we just
Peter.
ask her?
Yeah, does
So is that
We
now
could
a
just
good
a-
time? Sam, can I say my mama taught me that spell?
Yeah.
Yeah?
She didn't approve of how you were doing it. You kept changing the key. You actually added keys to it where there were not keys, but you kept doing it. And it worked, so she did not complain.
Yeah. Bodge it together until it works. It's fine.
Bodger and Badger.
So I can change spells on a level up. Well, Sam, let me. uh, with the bod spells, I can switch out the spells. So I
Nice.
switched out a spell to now be able to cast sending.
dun dun dun.
What did you swap out?
Oh, enemies abound, I think.
Yeah, why don't we just ask her?
I mean, if she's alive, right? That will work.
Yeah, because you just need to know the person. You don't need to know where they are, do you?
Nope. If they're not
Yeah,
on
sorry,
the same
Sam.
plane, you have like a 5% chance to fail. Sorry, I shouldn't be speaking highlights, so I doesn't know this.
Sam should have said no. I did tell you what spell I wanted.
Yeah.
I'm in them.
I need to see how it's interacting with a different spell very quickly.
Oh, shit. Okay. So
Counterspell.
yes. Yeah, counterspell.
See, come
Oh,
towards you.
man.
Counterspell.
So I can cast sending, so if anybody wants to say hello to anybody, then that's fine.
But you have to know them, right?
Yeah. Well, I am familiar with them. Like, I can...
What does that mean?
I know of them. I've seen them on a poster. I don't know.
Everyone who I know is currently in this room.
Like, I know, ooh, that's interesting. I guess I could talk to Colleen, even though she looked like a cat.
Colleen.
Colleen. I'm
yeah.
sending the message to you now.
Can you call my mom?
I guess, yeah. Wouldn't that be awkward? I don't really want to call your mom.
No, I'm just saying.
But you're familiar. I don't know if you're familiar with her.
I mean, we've talked about her.
Have you got a picture of your mom?
I could draw a picture of my mom.
I don't
Circle,
think that
line,
will
line,
work
smile.
out. I don't think that would work out.
I mean, photographs haven't been invented yet, so I don't really know how that would work, other than a painted portrait.
Okay.
I'm good at drawing.
Okay, cool. If it's good enough for painting, then sure, why not?
I'm not saying now, obviously.
Okay, cool.
More
Maybe
important things is just,
put a pin in it.
interesting.
Yeah. I mean, does anybody have anything to say?
So, are we? So sorry. Were people talking about finding her as if she's still alive, or is it still just?
She's totally alive.
Yeah, finding her as if she's still alive. So yeah, everybody. So you think she's still alive? Is that what you think, Lilac? Is that?
I don't know if she is alive or not. I assumed she had died. The way we were talking about her, I'm assuming you know more than me. He looks again to Taxes. Do you know more than me? Please. Enlighten me.
Yeah.
Taxes?
I've told you what I've told you. I don't know any more information about Thalia.
to establish as a GM, our character here, you have not said that Thalia is missing on.
No.
Not
Yeah.
to Relic, no.
So
Could you please make me a deception check?
nice.
Taxes
Yeah.
again, please. She's
So
known for
I
them.
would. Is there a reason?
19. I'm good at it.
Damn, go taxes.
Of course, when you're doing it for Diana. Sorry.
Is there a God? Is there a reason why she's doing that?
I don't trust Lelek. I don't want Lelek to hurt Diana by finding out she's alive and then hurting Thalia.
So romantic.
What? Like,
But I straight
So-
up don't trust Lelek.
yeah. So the reason why you're desperate to find my mom is because you.
If I find your mother, then I can presumably break this book curse. If I can break this book curse, I'm no longer beholden to the Empire. I have my freedom. God knows what I'll do with it.
Would you
You're not gonna hurt her, are you?
stay alive?
I'm not gonna have
Got-
any intention of hurting Thalia Airsis. I just want to know how to be free.
Insight
Good.
check. God knows what I'll do with it. With his freedom.
Yeah, make an insight check.
Fuck.
I assist with that. Or do my own insight.
I would say make your own one, because there's no time to confer and help each other in this moment.
It's terrible. I got a
29.
29.
Jesus.
6. Taxes got a little bit more than me.
Yeah.
I got a 6.
Diana, you genuinely think he just wants to be free. He's in a cage, he wants to get out. You understand. There's some relation there. Taxes, you don't know what his plan is exactly. But he clearly has a plan. It's not like well, you don't know what the plan is, but he clearly brushed that off too quickly. God knows what I'll do with it. He clearly has some kind of plan of what he wants to do with his freedom.
Well, I don't trust him. I don't tell us.
Well, I now do because I got a 6.
6. He's captured by the Empire, forced to do their will, on pain of death. It's not too dissimilar to experiences you have faced or seen from friends.
Alright. So
Well,
what's...
this. Oh, so go on.
No, go.
Dewey, while this conversation has been going on, has unhooked his bow and is just kind of looking at it. But yeah, yes, Sam. But when Lelek says that, he sort of says, "But I mean, like, won't severing that." Is the resurrection tied to it, or would you then die again?
I have to try.
As even in death, you'd rather be free.
Lelek.
Hmm.
Can you be honest with us and tell us your plan? Not just brush it off.
Make a persuasion check at advantage.
Whoa!
Natural 20. 25.
Ooh! Nice.
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 We'll use the +1 on any roll as well to push it to a 26.
When I came back, I was just relieved to be alive again. It took me a while to see my own shackles. I was made useful. I was sent off to see the world, which is something I'd wanted to do. But I had to say what I saw and bring it back to His Highness. I saw a great deal of North. I saw a great deal of heat. He had particular interest. And I met with some very strange and ultimately very
Take offense.
bosom friends that I wish to go back to.
Aw.
They are rude and they are smelly and they know very little of magic, and I don't think I've ever felt like I truly fit in anywhere as much as I did amongst those strange rusted blades. So,
Aw.
I would very much like to go back to what I was made to leave behind there. Because I had uncovered some brilliant magical stone that could be used to lift buildings or crafts, and I needed to bring it back. And so suddenly my escapades in the north were cut short. You all would twig in this moment that he is talking about Levitor Stone, the thing that powers the Rapid Rider.
Oh. Hey.
Your characters would all definitely. You know what's funny? You know when we were in Harling's Rest and you asked if you could have that crystal that was held in the tripod? That was a small sample of it.
Shit!
Really?
Ah!
It's something they call.
Did you not realise that?
Nah.
Something they call Levitor Stone. That is not iron holding it. That is solid tungsten. It has to be that heavy to keep it on the ground.
Yeah.
The second Lilac came back, I was like, I know what you've done, motherfucker.
I was a cat.
But I'm gonna shut up because I was the DM for that one, so.
Alright. Question. As a group, do we want to try and call my mama?
Are you ready for what happens?
Totally.
Dependent on the answer.
Absolutely.
Do you want to stretch it out first?
Nah.
Taxes.
What do you mean?
As
Like
in,
a.
just limber up. Yeah.
Taxes.
Mm.
You want to go take her somewhere?
No.
Not here.
Let's do it.
You want to do it here?
Because I can read your minds.
It is
Maybe
really
not
weird
him.
that you can do that.
Maybe
No, that's not
he
the reason.
can
It's
not.
not because of that. It's mostly because of the fact that she hasn't seen her mother in 60 years?
52 years, 2 months, and 3 days.
Yeah.
Who's counting though?
And you're asking her to rip open that wound very quickly.
Hey, I'm fine.
And now I'm just staring at him like all the flirt is gone. It's just.
Okay.
I want to put my hand back on Diana's shoulder again. Like, will
Said
you
it
be
was worth a
okay
try.
doing this?
How about we walk away somewhere and give you a little bit of privacy?
We'll go up to one
Sounds
of the
like a
rooms
good
that's not
idea.
in like the tavern, that area. Yeah, I don't mind my friends being there. I don't mind that.
Perhaps me and Zeke should step away and give you some privacy.
Certainly. I think I still have a room upstairs if you want.
Well, that seems like the only appropriate thing to do.
You guys
catch
gonna
you.
fuck?
What?
Yeah, probably. Catch you.
Yes.
Catch you. Yeah, catch
God
you in
damn
an hour,
it.
maybe two.
Have fun.
Mhm.
Will do.
Optimistic, I like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while.
I've been with a magic man, and he it takes it away.
Wow.
Just none of the sea foam, okay? That I imagine that tickles.
Okay.
Anyway, message your dead mom.
Yeah! Let's go from this moment of levity.
Okay, cool. I'm so glad.
I'm always so proud of myself whenever I get to break
You are.
all.
Someone's got to be, isn't they?
Mhm.
Okay, now it's like serious fucking. Oh.
Do you want me and Hyatt to
Serious
stay
bucket.
here, or do you want to do it on your own?
I'm definitely don't want to do it by myself. So I guess the people who are
Fantastic.
left are basically everyone except for those two. Because
Mhm.
Garrick and Vex are fine as well.
I'm the bartender.
Nope, not them.
They nod and wander away.
But I don't know what to say.
Say what comes from the heart. In 20 words or less.
Ellie is still alive.
Got it.
Just gonna rub Diana's back. Reassuringly.
Thanks, man. Genuinely, I'm gonna make a couple of notes because I don't know what to say. What do we want to say?
You're still alive. Her daughter's still alive. Like the. Like,
The thing that your illusionary mother told you would change her entire perspective on the world. You are alive.
Maybe tell her a meeting point. If she is around.
You guys were talking about Heed. It's a long way away. Oh.
Magic.
Magic, but
Wouldn't know. Out of game, we wouldn't know.
Magic.
All right. Cool. All right. Here we go. I say, "Hey, Mama," and then I'll look around, kind of at the others who are watching, and say, "It's me, Diana. Turns out you might be alive. So am I. I got out of Harling's Rest. Where are you? Love you, Diana."
XOXO, Diana.
XOXO.
is that something? Do you say that out loud as you're doing that as well?
I think we have to, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll.
Oh, you have to change your accent to do spells?
What I have is, "Hey,
Yes.
Mama, it's me, Diana. Turns out you might be alive. So am I. Got out of Harling's Rest. Where are you?"
Yeah. Love you, Diana. Mama. It's probably a bad idea. Just go.
Can you please
Told
roll me a d20?
Oh no.
Oh.
Natural 20.
Yes!
No, that's the damage you take from the.
Times
Your brain
20.
explodes.
Oh.
You feel the magic reverberate out. Feel for a second it struggled before a connection is formed. Diana, I don't know where I am. Lock it. Tell Varian's lock it. Ildware will know. It sounds just echoes. I love you. Don't know where I am. Telvarion's locket. Ialdweir will know. I love you. I love you.
But that came into my head, didn't it?
Yes, nobody else heard that.
So you just see Diana like
Facial expression.
totally like break down. Turns out she's alive.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Your mom's a badass.
She said,
Where is
she
she?
doesn't know where she is. Telvarian's locket.
Could we
And
roll
the
something for it?
Ialdweir.
Ialdweir will know.
Taxes. Telvarion. Tower of Mages, Tower of Eldring Boy in the past. Dead. Ialdweir. Ialdweir is an archivicular.
No, that's Lilac's not here.
Lelik is not here. Lelik is very much
Occupied.
not here.
No, he's actually not.
And
I am
Telvarian.
As an aside, just so everyone knows, I am flirting with him to get him the hell away from you.
Yeah, I know. I
Not
mean, may as well
actually
guess
gonna
him
sleep
as
with him.
well. Why not? May as well guess him.
Gina
Telvarian.
Gina the ghost is just staring daggers at you as you are not sleeping with him. You want to? He wants to. What are we doing here? What are we doing?
I feel like she needs to be Italian.
Gina, baby. Jersey accent. Gina, just have some fun. Fun is not a bad thing. Just have some fun.
Anyway, Telvarian is dead.
Alvania. Did you say he was in the
Telvarion is dead.
Okay.
Ialdweir.
Ialdweir.
A-I-L. I'll put them all in the chat. Ialdweir is in the Archivicular. You have the teleportation sigil runes. You know what Archivicular is. Telvarion. I don't think you've got any more information on who Telvarion is on that list.
Can we do a history check? Is that this kind of check?
You can make a history check, definitely, with Telvarion and Ialdweir.
Is there any chance Halai would know anything with a history check? Is it pointless of me making one?
It's not pointless, because on a natural 20, there are ways you might know.
15.
15.
That's a 2.
2. Nope. Telvarion.
You read it in the book, though, didn't you, Taxes?
Oh, did I? Oh, yeah.
And Ialdweir.
Yes, I did.
Ialdweir. Nice.
So, Aldvia is in the Octaviada.
Archivicular. Arcane Prison. Archivicular.
The lyric's up there, so I'll open my book to the page where I've written all the information down for that with the ruins and stuff, just to show it. I know how to get in there.
What?
Yeah, teleportation. That's how they do it. I can't do the teleportation spells, but if we can find someone who can do the teleportation, we could get in and find out the information we need.
How do we find
Dawn.
a mage that can...
We have to find Dawn. He's an old ass wizard. He should know, maybe, right?
We haven't seen Dawn for so long.
He's got to be somewhere.
You two have a way of contacting him now.
You can
Cough,
message him.
cough.
Yeah. Oh, we have no idea.
Cough, 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 cough.
Couldn't you
Oh,
use
hey,
that
we
thing
could
you just
message
did?
him. Should we
Yeah.
message him?
Maybe not right now, but maybe. I mean, why not now?
Okay.
She sounded stuck.
Sounded stuck.
Like, it was difficult to get the spell across. But she's
Has it
not
been-
in the Archivicula.
She's not in the Archivicula.
We
Well,
would be marked
otherwise,
down.
she would be. Oh, yeah. So, they don't know. Taxes knows that she's not dead and she's just missing.
Oh.
So she's not in jail. She's not captured. She's missing.
But they said this place, the Isledweir.
Wait. She mentioned like a locket. Did you say that?
Isledweir. Sorry.
Did Diana say what your mum said?
I did, yeah.
Helvalvion's locket.
Helvarian's locket. That's definitely Welsh, isn't it? Isledweir.
Maybe ask Book Mum.
Ah, good idea. Woof.
Catch her.
Again, just you like fall backwards as the book slams onto the ground in front of you. There is once again these many spiraling routes that are actual pathways, cobblestone pathways. You sprint along until you find the familiar spot where Bookmum is just leafing through pages of her own tome. Please arrive.
Mama!
Not as gone as long this time. You're troubled.
Talvarian. Do you know Talvarian?
You know,
Talvarian's locket?
Talvarian. He did wear a locket.
Who is it?
Is it important? Talvarian, I know him. An elf man, earth elf. Accomplished mage, well travelled, well respected amongst the peers of the tower. Harley's blocked off a lot about him, but I still know who he was. I can picture his face. I suppose handsome in that slight waifish sort of way. Very intelligent, fiercely intelligent. Always seemed to know what people were about to say before they said it. Not a diviner. Seem to remember what field of study he was involved in. Hold on.
Necromancy?
No. Evocation. He was an evoker. sometimes I'm not happy that I wish I could tell you more. I shall leave it at that. Telvarion was a powerful evoker. He certainly wore a locket, well-travelled. Spent a lot of time in Ascana. He'd. But he was of, when I was alive, he was of Halcyon birth. He wanted to do something. Something big. Sorry,
That's good. Have you heard of Eildwyr?
yes, Eildwyr, she was lovely. She was close as I had to a real friend amongst mages. Not, we weren't really friends. A lot of power struggles and things like that, even within the school setting. Eildwyr was always kind. Abjura, protector. Also an elf. She was a do-elf, I believe. I know. Yes, she was. I do not like that these things are blocked off from me. I must confess. Whatever the thing that Telvarion was doing, she did not like it. I think I liked it. I think we fell out. Regrettable. She was lovely.
Was. You
I
were
think she
saying
still
was.
is. I only have my memories of her.
Okay.
She was and is, as far as I know, lovely and caring and protective of everyone she came with. I feel like she tried to protect me. She did protect me. Why did she protect me?
Thank you, Mama.
I'm sorry. It's okay. I wish I could tell you more. I must assume it has something to do with what's going on in your true life.
Yeah. Turns out you're not dead.
Ah, good. I think. Yes, good.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess.
I think if you can bring me to me, I might be able to take what I am and make it part of myself. Does that make sense?
No. Not at all.
No. Fair enough.
What did you say again? Maybe able to what,
If you take me to me, I might be able to make me part of myself.
Okay.
I mean, I understood what you're on about.
I know. It's sort of like, yeah, if you know, but like,
Yeah, I get that now. Yeah.
yeah.
No, that made absolutely no sense.
Fair enough.
But I will bear that in mind.
Give Aelfir my love.
I will. Is she an illusion? Can I touch her?
In this space, She is an illusion, but the illusion affects all the senses, and you can touch her, you can hug her.
Yeah. I give her a hug. I give her a hug.
She hugs you back.
Good. Stern wizard woman. Alright. See you later.
There's a whoop as the book closes to Diana's back. Space of a few.
Nope. Gone. Bye.
No.
We're used to it at this point.
Ah, that's fast.
Few minutes maybe. That Diana was gone. As book closes, the heavy thud, and Diana sort of shoots back a little bit as you're back in your own body.
Oh, I'll tell them what she told me. She doesn't have that many memories. Like things have been blocked off, but that's what she said.
Telvalrion, a well-travelled earth elf wizard and evoker, who wanted to do something big. Eildwyr, a dew-elf, abjurative wizard, who did not like what that big thing was. And as far as Thalia can remember, she did like what that big thing was.
And they may have fallen out, but she did
Yeah.
protect her.
Yeah, Eildwyr continued to protect Thalia even though they fell out over this thing.
We need to find out what this thing was.
I have a
Excited.
few guesses. Well, just one, really.
Me too.
Should we try and find this weird detective lady?
She's in the Archivicular.
A heavily guarded place that has teleportation to get to.
Yeah. You can only get there
Oh.
if you have a mage.
I mean, it's guarded against mages, but not these.
Buddy, I appreciate those, but that's not gonna help.
Meanwhile, Reluctantsheep is in the room as you have been sat there for a while flirting.
Please, fuck him.
Gina's like, has just like her
That's,
hair.
that's me, I'm Gina. Please. Please.
Just
He's right there.
Kiss. As Lana's like, you seem super into it. I'm assuming you're just for distraction.
Just making you earn it.
You hear Hallight's voice in your head, Zeke. Do what makes you feel comfortable. Don't let anyone pressure you.
And then they also hear Diana's voice in your head. Fuck! What are you waiting for?
You actually hear in your head. You know, I'm not used to following the normal path of earning things.
Yes, well, I've done something for you, so now you've got to do something for me.
What would you like me to do for you?
I'm sure you can figure it out. You're a very smart boy, after all.
Is it said in a sexy way?
Vibe
It's
check.
difficult to tell over the Discord.
Vibe check.
Hydrate, I think, is a good
Oh
donation.
God, hydrate.
Is needed.
Phil, 3 of them.
Phil, just hydrate. Yep.
Please.
I'm sure you can figure it out.
Why did that make
You
me
are
lose
a-
hearing in my right ear?
Very, very smart boy.
He leans in for a kiss.
Yep, it's reciprocated.
There is. Yeah, Gina is just. Okay, now grab his ass.
grab his ass.
Diana is proud.
He leans into it. Yeah, he is making out with you. And Gina's like, it'll do it. And you hear a ring. You both watch as the ring around your neck goes from a soft to a that is the
And
noise.
suddenly my
Gina.
favourite, and whenever he's going to do that, you just hear in the distance.
That is the noise of Gina's unfinished business being.
Are we turning Zeke's like weird curse necklace thing into a soundboard?
Yes. Please.
Yeah, nothing's gonna go as far as you want to go at this moment.
It depends on how many hours we have.
Thirsty little zombie.
However many hours you need, because we're not going to disturb that.
I will say in the throes of bashes, Lelik will say, I'm going to take you to anywhere you want to go. I will take you to Ascano if this is all done. I know a sigil runes there. I can take you there.
Just gonna put my finger into his mouth and just kind of go. Less that, more this, and just flip him.
You flip him, okay.
Hey,
He's nice, he's into it.
I'm a big, strong boy.
Yeah. A morning of passion happens upstairs. He's loud. You guys hear it downstairs.
Oh my god, it's the Gavin and Stacey moment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Oh no.
There's maybe a couple of hours before, I believe, he will certainly walk downstairs. His one button is definitely out of place, where previously everything was immaculate.
Zeke's there. Can we high five?
Yeah, let's just gonna walk past you, high five you, and then just smack him on the ass and then walk straight out.
He takes
literally one movement, just smack.
He takes a ewer of cold water, fresh, cold well water from behind the bar, and pours a glass for himself and a glass for you.
I'm already going.
Wow.
What happened? Did we figure out? Forget what we were doing.
Pretty sure you know what you were doing.
I do.
Actually, we know what you were doing too.
We all know what you were doing.
He looks directly up. It's like, you wouldn't think known, but yet, and
Not in proportion.
not at all.
That's more the motion of the ocean, love.
I felt the ocean. Tatuna is my guide.
I'm gonna open the book again.
The ocean.
Catch up.
Your head finds in the book. Your mother goes, have you learned more? Is there anything more I can help you?
With you.
Like turning the pages, like, is there a way for me to get in there?
You could do
That would
like
be
your
cool.
book, like. No, I can still see.
We need to find... Thalia, do we have any leads?
All
Yeah.
of the taxes.
Yeah.
Okay, let me know. I can keep up the mirage of being on their side for a while, I think. If you need arcane magic, obviously you have some.
Can you get into the archivicular?
It depends on what the archivicular is.
Do you know what the
What?
I don't know what the
I have no idea. What are you talking about?
That's not good.
No way.
Why would he? Why would
Taxes,
he
do
know?
your thing.
Insight check.
What's the insight check? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Taxes, do your
Nice.
thing.
Defend
I'm
insight.
not sure if
I
he's
got
even...
a
I don't think he's ever
19.
mentioned it. 19.
29 again.
29. This man has no idea. I don't believe he's mentioned it in the past. Even if I don't think he's ever mentioned it in the past. He knows that mages are held somewhere, but he was saying archivicular, and he doesn't.
Do we know? We just assumed that.
Technically, we only know because of what taxes.
You only know because of what taxes knows.
Oh.
That information has not been passed on to Alec.
It's
Okay.
super secret.
Another question then. Do you know how to cast teleportation circle?
I do.
Literally, I think I heard you talk about it upstairs.
No, that's something else.
There was some crossover. I do. I picked up the information whilst I was abroad. Not something I truly knew how to do, but Tutuna is surprisingly giving to those who are willing to put some effort in to learn. I don't have to sit down and study, I just have to try and understand it. Get there. I could do it, but it's not quite. I know 2 teleportation rooms. I know one that takes me deep into the heart of where we do not want to go.
Okay.
And I know one which takes us to Ascana. I never quite can remember which way those syllables go round.
Great.
I'm a little out of my head right now, so forgive me. He takes a big another sip of water.
It's tiring.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way that you could teach me?
I know the words, I know the sigils. If you have the talent, I did not. I just have the intuition, I suppose. Not even that. I have the connections.
I have some talent, just not very practiced at it.
You might need some materials. If it's something that you can cast with your level of learning, then with some materials, I might be able to pass on the knowledge. We would need chalks, we would need... Honestly, lots of chalks.
I've got a bunch of chalk.
You have a bunch of chalk?
No, it's just face paint. Sorry.
We can get chalk. It's surely not that hard, she says.
Beyond that, just time.
Alright.
We have a way in. How do we get
We
out?
need teleportation circle to get into Archivicular. I'm intuitive.
Yeah.
He's going to make an investigation check because he's not the biggest dummy in the world. He's actually... The dice disagree. So, Archivicular is important, and you need teleportation circle to learn where it is, find somebody who might know how to get there.
We know how to get there.
You know how to get to Archivicular,
Yeah.
but you need teleportation circle to get into Archivicular? He's going to make another check to just etymology.
Yeah, we're just reluctant to say, man.
Fucking dice!
By the way, Shamika alls with disadvantage. You definitely exhort. No, I'm sorry.
Level of exhaustion, yeah.
Well, Archivicular, those two things together could mean literally anything at all, and I have no idea.
Fair.
But my services are at your disposal.
Yes.
I'm not free until I've met Valiasis, and that seems to be something that we both want to do. In the meantime, he's got my sending. no such face. He's got my number in this universe.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, he will. He knows.
He's
how
in
to
my special
contact
book.
you. Yeah. Okay.
I'll be in touch.
Are you okay? So he can cast. Okay, that's fine.
If you find the teleportation sigils for Archivicula, which our character you definitely already have.
That's
We
just to
do.
say, I would.
I was wondering like how fast I would die if I was to cast it, but it's a fucking horrendous spell.
What I'm gonna do is rip out a page of my book and start doodling the ruins as best of my ability.
I mean, yeah, 9th level wizard.
In other words, it gets weird in like what you can learn and where. But I'm gonna...
Yeah, I have 5th level spells.
Yeah.
But I'm only 3rd level wizard. But I am 9th level overall.
It is not a clear guess, but it is.
If you had a
Perhaps-
scroll, you could do it, I think.
Oh,
If you had a scroll, it would take a check, and you could do it.
so we
If you
came.
tried to, yeah.
Yeah, we saw a homebrew. What am I trying to say? Homebrew rule, I guess, where you could cast spells that are higher than what you can cast, but you are penalized like massively for it.
There would be some check, if not multiple checks, as like a test almost. Like you have to fail, you succeed more times when you fail to hold it, and then as a concentration spell, there might be more things to do from that point.
Yeah,
Possible.
it's possible.
Anything's possible.
Yeah.
Magic.
Baby.
Magic.
Baby magic, baby. Things that need to be resolved. I'm trying to think straight. Don't know what else. It's getting late.
Yeah.
Yeah. They will say. Another thing to note, which might not be clear, if I think I've made it clear, but it's easily forgotten because you had many quick fire episodes. You also have the teleportation sigil runes for the encampment of the Pearlite Rebellion.
That's the way to get out. Because we had no way to get out otherwise. Because we have to teleport
True.
to another location with a teleporting circle.
And since Garrick is part of this conversation, I think he's hinted, if not given this information away before. Garrick will say, I travelled to investigate the winding paths, the ruins, the
Yes, you
towers. There's not a lot there. There's a lot of danger there because a lot of wild magic was just let loose. But did find an intact circle. Have the ruins for a circle at the tower, but ruins of the towers. Which is earshot of south. Surrounded by all kinds of magical monstrosities, mind, but do know it.
As in actual monsters.
Yeah,
Right.
Leloc is.
I'm
You know-
hearing that we go and have a bunch of fights. We get our friends to learn some of the most complex possible magic that exists on the planet. We break in, save a bunch of mages that have been held against their will for goodness knows how many years.
50.
Break them out, find some way to get. I'm just going to look down and I'm presuming this is all an effort to get to your mother.
Mama. Yeah.
Cool. Sick. Glad to know she's still alive. To actually get to your mother, who is an incredibly powerful mage to the point where it could actually alter a spell that would seemingly bind to you after your death. And then use those mages because I'm going to assume they have a lot of righteous anger and make them a very large part of the rebellion army. Sound good to
Absolutely.
everyone?
Yes.
We might even find Banasta there.
Wow.
We
Cool.
might even find Banasta.
Nice.
For Barnasta, he was in Benalicia, but there was no more information I could get out of him. So if there is somewhere they're holding mages, that's probably where Banasta's gone to.
Okay.
Remember, I was reading his Oathstone Wizard
Yes.
spellbook.
All right.
One thing worth mentioning. This all happens if I teach Diana how to cast a spell, if I'm able to do that. The other
I
thing
believe
is...
in you.
Yes, so do I. Which is why I would be a fool if I did not mention that I can cast a spell, and once I teach it to our dear friend here, what use have you for me?
You're a very powerful warlock in the middle of the enemy heart. What? Oh no! What could we possibly do with you?
I know what you could do with me.
You.
Oh my
No,
god.
right, and literally just gonna go back in the room.
Okay. You know.
No, like Zeke isn't even playing with it. It's literally just.
I will teach you these things. I could also cast these things for you.
You could.
I wish to know that I will not be thrown away
Of
when I'm
course
no longer
not.
useful.
I am gonna be honest with you, okay? I am reluctant. Maybe I can't do the spells, and that's fine. You can do it. But if you're the only way in and out, then and if you're still under their control, what happens
That's true.
if they find out?
And also,
It's a very
like,
easy little spell to find out what you're thinking and doing.
and also, like, if you take us there, they're gonna know you're working with us. So it's better that you teach someone, and they take us, and then you're still on the inside, not involved with us whatsoever.
We have a way of communicating if everything goes terribly wrong.
Good points, well made. I will remain in the shadows of concealment under my enemy's lesser watchful eye. I will be their double agent, or your double agent.
Exactly.
No. As far as they are concerned, we've never met.
Precisely.
Remove all of this from your memory. And he's just gonna go. The less that you know, the less danger you put us in, and the less danger you put yourself in, because we don't know where you will then be if any of us get captured. We're talking about quite possibly the largest scale breakout of a prison that has ever happened.
Pretty cool, right?
Amazing.
I'm just gonna hold my fist up like, yeah, it's fucking cool. Bump. But this is a gamble. And if we get captured, we are not dying quickly. We will be made a very public face of what happens when you disobey the Empire. You do not want us knowing anything more about you than what we already know. People only hold out for so long. So, teach us a spell, and then we never knew each other until we need to know each other again.
I agree.
I guess you have to trust us like we could trust you.
Diana, are you able to willingly dream? I know elves sometimes trance, sometimes dream.
Yeah.
Good. I will be in touch.
Okay. Okay.
For now,
I think it's time we head out.
Yeah, we've been here. I mean, it's midday. We could stay for lunch, you know.
I think we've overstayed our welcome in.
We absolutely have. Can we please have some bacon to go?
I don't know who that man is, but he's clearly terrified. His thoughts are just... He's with us, his surface thoughts, he's not going to betray us.
No.
In fact... Really?
That's a bit evasive.
He looks towards Halai.
A bit weird.
Oh.
Suppose quite tall.
I am tall.
He's not going to betray us.
Cool. Bacon.
Bacon. And the innkeep brings you what bacon they have. It's a lot of salted bacon, and there's not much fresh here. It's salty. There's a lot of water to go around because you kind of have to take the salt out.
Gonna
Party breakfast.
taxes. Can we leave them? I don't know. Would 5 gold be enough for it to be very helpful to them, but not too obvious that they've been paid off with the cacophonous amounts of money that have gone into their pockets?
Giving them quite a lot of money.
Yeah, I don't want them to be a target because of sudden influx of so much money.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 gold's plenty. I mean, the stock
Save
that
it.
we took from them would be worth that much.
Lila, can I talk to you? Sir, what'd you say?
Privately?
I would like that, yeah.
They nod. They clearly shake a thought from their mind as they follow you.
Oh God.
Into a private side. Like, it's not quite a room so much as you're in the corridor of the rooms away from the bar.
I would like to take him to my room.
Cool. You take him to your room.
What, another one? He's just done it!
Work it, work it.
He's
work
like,
it through.
I mean, I'm
Lumber up,
fairly
boy.
exhausted, but I'm good if you're good to go.
Oh, I
Don't
would
worry,
probably
I
kill you.
Yes, I'm reading your minds. The image is not... And just your surface thoughts and what you're picturing, that position. Anyway, shall we...
We're in our room now, yeah?
Yeah.
So, what do you know about weird, scary monsters?
Of a relatively good training of the arcane. I'm by no means an expert. I could have passed that test. I chose to ace it. And that is how they probably realized what I was... It doesn't matter. Yes, I know about weird, scary monsters.
Right. Because I think I've met one,
Right.
and I can't describe it, and I can't draw it, but you can look in my brain.
Can.
So are you okay? I don't know. I don't want to fuck you up.
It's been done already.
Would you mind?
They limber up, clearly, like, just because. They do not need to limber up for this. If you are willing, you'll feel something pressing on your thoughts. Rather than pushing, just let go.
All I have to ask is, you don't look at any of the information that we're, just don't look more than you need to, is all I'm asking, I guess.
Where
Obviously you can, because I can't stop you if I let you in, right?
Yes.
So I'm just trusting you.
I swear on Scratch's life, which I hold so dearly.
I don't even need to make an insight check.
Scratch MD?
So I just close my eyes and
Mhm.
I'll let him in if I can.
Yeah, you feel just a force pushing on your mind a little bit. Do you resist at all?
No.
No save necessary. They are in your head. You feel them rooting around. It's strange. There are thoughts in your head that are not your own. And actually, no. You feel something is happening, but you're not quite sure what's going on. It's like a sort of ache in the back of your mind as you're watching Leluc just eyes looking in areas where there is nothing.
Diggles. There's a lot of the areas that have nothing in it. In my brain. Tumbleweed.
Empty chambers of.
I see what you're seeing. I feel what you felt. I have no idea what that is.
Fuck.
It's nothing I've ever encountered before. It is powerful. Feels big. Feels trapped. Feels angry. Do you ever know about this?
No. This is just you and me. I wanted to tell them, but I didn't know how to bring it up. I thought since you could look in... I can't even draw the damn thing. You can look into my brain, so I thought that was the best shot I had. And also, you're quite smart.
Something. I just can't think of it right now. I just feel angry.
Yeah. Sorry. I said it might fuck you up.
Don't. You were right. Give me some time. I'll be in touch. Ask Zeke. There's no more room in my book. I can't talk to you.
Right. Do you think I should tell the others? What would I tell them?
It doesn't feel my place to say. I feel like you should, but
I met this thing in the mountains. We're planning to go back there. I wanted to go try and talk to it again. Try and understand it. I don't want to burden anyone else. It's a lot.
Advise caution, allied. We have enough enemies. You don't need to wake more.
Maybe it could be a friend. It's just depending on who the anger is directed towards.
Thank you for trusting me with this.
No problem. I don't know what's up with the others. I get they're cautious, but we need as many friends as we can. And sometimes it's worth trusting people, even when you're not sure. I get the need for freedom. I know it's a powerful motivator.
I'm not a good man.
It's what makes you trust me more. It's what makes me trust you more. What did you say?
He just nods.
Oh.
Can you tell the others, I'll be in touch. I need to keep up appearances. You understand? And you watch as blue light comes into a sea foam breeze around him, and when you blink next, he is gone through a dimensional door. And it is past midnight. So I feel like that would be a thematically appropriate point as LeLucrent leaves the building.
LeLucrent has left the building.
And I thought Doran was looking disappointed in me, but we are just frozen.
Yeah.
Which is good, because I thought they were really sad that I left it on that note. They're just frozen. That's...
Okay.
Mm.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Sellis.
Thank you.
A
Thank you for a
bunch of
very fun session.
emotions.
Yeah.
As always.
Congratulations. Alia S is somewhere out there.
I spoke to my mama.
You heard a voice. It was distorted and echoey, but it was there.
What a great time for a natural 20. Fuck.
Yeah. Legitimately couldn't have planned it better if you tried.
Yeah.
You know of Tavalion, you know of Ealdweir. I think you guys know exactly what the big thing was, but we will leave that for our viewers for now. Unless we should discuss it. Or we could maybe discuss it.
We have 3 people who are... Yeah, okay, Virgin Media have gone again. That's okay, that's fine. It's just us.
It's just us. It's us
Just
three.
us 3.
Just us three. Which means we can talk about it because they're not here.
We'll just have to, yeah, we'll just have to just carry on without them, that's fine. They can hear everything. We'll wrap it up, don't you worry about it.
It's the Zeke and Diana show.
Don't you badmouth us. Yeah, whoop, 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 whoop. Oh god, that's a massive pile of fuck right there.
You all smell.
Okay, cool. So we'll wrap this up quickly then before any of them actually drop off. They didn't freeze in a particularly bad place, that's fine.
They look so sad. Look at them.
They do. It looks so serious. Yeah. Cool. That was amazing. It was a load of emotions and yeah. I guess we will oh hey, we're not doing this next week.
Unfortunately, I am away.
Yeah. So we will be back with Rapid Riders in 2 weeks' time. And next week we will be doing something else.
Yes, something secret that we will announce very soon.
Cool. I don't remember what that is, so
that's why I said it was secret.
Cool. Other than that, we have homebrew chats on Monday.
Homebrew chats on Monday. Stay with us, everyone. Give it a little bit of time, and there will be some.
There will be so join us on our Discord, and follow us on our socials, and also you can catch the VOD on YouTube as well. And if you're watching on YouTube, hi, thank you for watching there too. There we go. We got some Discord stuff. We are going to raid a couple of guys playing D&D. They're quite funny. I like them. Let's go over there.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Raid.
Cool. Yeah. So thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you soon, and we'll get these guys unfrozen at some point. Forever. Okay. Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
I said we're done. We will be ripped apart. You will be burning by the sky. Tired of assault and bigotry. We'll stand and mock you viciously. Through music we captivate. Through songs and words we propagate. We'll mock and smear and slander. Infiltration, propaganda. After years there's finally resolution. It's time to start the revolution. I said we're done. like the sun. We will rise at dawn and never stop until we've won. The time has come. We will rise like the sun. I will never run. We will fight till we won. We will bite, we will smite all through the night. We never sleep, never rest. Put the faith to the test. The self-obsessed, self-confessed, self-professed divinity, nobility. Your God is a fraud, so stop. We're done.